A single drop of blood fell onto the man's arm. No one could have imagined that by the next day, that very drop would grow a human face. Just as the doctor was about to remove it, the thing suddenly took his life. Joseph stood there in shock, and in the next moment, the mass of flesh actually began to speak. Grabbing a scalpel, Joseph stabbed at it, but to his surprise, it clamped down on the blade with its teeth, biting so hard that he couldn't pull it free. Even more unbelievable, it used its teeth to snap off one of the fingers from Joseph's prosthetic hand. At that moment, a female doctor walked in and saw the attending physician lying dead on the floor. Joseph hurried to explain. But before long, he became a wanted man. Desperate, he tried smashing his arm against the iron bars, only to realize that the flesh had already grown 2 arms of its own. It let out a deafening roar that echoed all around, drawing the police to the scene. They immediately raised their guns in alarm. Just as they opened fire, Joseph used his stand power to suppress the creature, then broke free from the officers and made his escape. Meanwhile, Jarati was with a woman, the very one controlling the flesh. Just as the two were about to cross paths, Nina made an excuse, saying she wanted to check out a hotel ahead, causing them to miss each other. Sensing something was wrong, Joseph noticed food constantly dropping from beneath a piece of cloth, even a chicken head rolling out. The moment he lifted the cloth, he was met with a heavy punch from the creature. By now, the flesh had nearly fully formed. Joseph unleashed his stand to bind it, but it bit straight into his arm, getting so close it could have strangled him with one hand. At the instant it struck, Joseph blocked with his prosthetic arm. The two clashed violently in the middle of the street. Seizing an opportunity, Joseph fled into a secluded alley and shoved the creature into a barrel filled with tar, believing he had finally dealt with it. However, the creature suddenly drove a nail deep into Joseph's neck, leaving him powerless to resist. At the critical moment, the tar coating the creature suddenly hardened. This had been Joseph's plan all along. With one final pull, he could tear the creature apart completely.